Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Let us start the second topic of the unit we have started, that is organic compounds containing nitrogen. In this very unit, we have discussed just one topic, that was classification of amines, how we can bring the classification of amines. But today, we will discuss the second topic from the syllabus. The title of the topic is Nomenclature of Amines. You know that as far as amines are considered in the classification, we have discussed broadly these are of two types. The first one we have discussed, that is aliphatic amines, and the second type we have discussed, that is aromatic amines. So we have two types of amines we have discussed in the classification. The first is aliphatic amine, the second is aromatic amine. Hence, as usual, we will discuss nomenclature of aliphatic amines and we will discuss nomenclature of aromatic amine. These are two subtopics in this very topic. Hence, let us start with the first one, that is nomenclature of aliphatic amines. This is the first one, nomenclature of aliphatic amines. The second will be nomenclature of aromatic amines, but we'll start here the first one, nomenclature of aliphatic amines. Dear students, as far as the nomenclature of aliphatic amines are considered, we have two methods. Just like other classes of organic compounds, we have discussed in the nomenclature of alkyl halides, there are two methods, common method and IUPAC. In case of alcohol, there are two. In case of aldehyde, there are two. In the same way, as far as the nomenclature of aliphatic amines are considered, there are two systems. One is common system of nomenclature, and the second is IUPAC, system of nomenclature. IUPAC system. So just like other classes, we have here two methods of nomenclature. The first is common system of nomenclature and the second is IUPAC system of nomenclature. Let us start with the first one, that is common system of nomenclature. In the common method, how we name the amines, let us start with common system. Dear students, in the common system, aliphatic amines are named in two ways. There are two ways to name the aliphatic amines in the common system. Let us take the first way and let us take the second way. In the common system, there are two ways to name the aliphatic amines. For example, let us take the example. If we have this simple amine, how we will name it in the common system? We have two ways. The first way is you have to write the name of alkyl group followed by the suffix amine. This is the first way to name the aliphatic amine in the common system. Then what will be the name? Its name will be, you have to write the name of alkyl group, that is methyl, followed by the suffix amine. The name will be methylamine. In general, if you have another, for example, I will take another amine. If I will tell you what will be the common name, of this amine, its name will be, you have to see the alkyl group. You have to write the name of alkyl group. Here it is ethyl, followed by the suffix amine. it will be the ethylamine. In the first, then what will be the general name? To name the aliphatic amines, you have to write the name of alkyl group. You have to name the alkyl group followed by the suffix amine. The name will be alkyl amine. The name will be alkyl amine. We can write in just one line. In this, the amines, aliphatic amines. This is the first way. In the common system, there are two ways. The first way, aliphatic amines can be generally named, can be generally named as alkyl amines. But dear students, here you have to remember why from we will derive this name. You have to write the name of alkyl group followed by the suffix amine. That is, we have to write the name of alkyl group. We have to write the name of alkyl group followed by the suffix amine. Followed by the suffix amine. This is the first way how we can name the aliphatic amines in the common method. For example, we will take simple examples. If you have, I have already mentioned these examples. If you have CH3NH2, if we have CH3CH2NH2, if we have another example, CH3CH2CH2, and we have the NH2. These are the three examples. I can take more. Its name, as per this system, its name will be simply, it will be methyl amine. Write the name of alkyl group followed by the suffix amine. Here we will have ethyl amine. And here it is propyl, but it is normal because all the carbon atoms lie on the same chain. You know the rules. We have discussed already the prefixes in the common system: normal, where we make use of iso, where we make use of tertiary, where we make use of neo, where we make use of secondary. You people know these things. Where we make use of these prefixes. We use N when all the carbon atoms are on the same chain. Then what will be the name? It will be N-propyl. The suffix will be amine. N-propyl amine. I will take another example to clear the system. Let us take, we have another example, CH3, you have NH2. How we will name it? It is isopropyl. There are three carbon atoms, but one is as a side chain. It is isopropyl. It will be the amine. Isopropyl amine. But if you consider these examples, it is 1 degree amine, 1 degree aliphatic amine. It is 1 degree aliphatic amine because only one hydrogen has been replaced. It is also 1 degree aliphatic amine. It is also 1 degree aliphatic amine. It means that so far we have discussed just 1 degree aliphatic amine. You have to simply write the name of alkyl group with you by using the prefix wherever needed. Then you have to use the suffix amine. Now we will see what happens in case of secondary and tertiary amines. In this system, how we can name secondary and tertiary amines. Let us say in the system, I can represent the heading case of 2 degree and 3 degree amines. In this common system, first way of common system, how we can name 2 degree and 3 degree amines. Let us take the simple examples. CH3 NHCH3. If 2 degree and 3 degree amines are simple, if they are symmetric, simple means when both alkyl groups are same, at that time how you will name it, you have to simply use the prefix di before the name of alkyl group. It will become dimethyl followed by the suffix amine. It will be the dimethylamine. Well, here you have remember, if 2 degree and 3 degree amines are simple, then use the prefix di. If it is 2 degree. Now if you have 3 degree, then how you can name it? How you can name it? It is simple one. All the 3 alkyl groups are similar. You can use the tri. Then you have to write alkyl group and followed by the suffix amine. Dear students, in simple way you have to remember, if 2 degree and 3 degree amines are simple, at that time you have to use the prefixes di and tri before the name of this alkyl group. We can represent, we can write here, if 2 and 3 degree amines are simple, if they are simple, they are symmetric. Simple means alkyl groups are same. Here all the 3 are same. If 2 and 3 degree amines are simple, at that time we have to use prefixes like di or tri. We have to use prefixes di and tri before the name of alkyl group, respectively. It means that in case of 2 degree you have to use the prefix di, and in case of 3 degree you have to use the tri. It means that if they are simple, this is the method, this is the procedure to name. Now if they are different, if they are mixed, now the rule is if the 2 degree and 3 degree amines are mixed. Let us take the example. If they are mixed, let us say we have this one. It is 2 degree, but it is mixed because the alkyl groups are different. If you have this one, it is also mixed, but here it is 3 degree. Here it is 3 degree. Here how we can name these 2 degree and 3 degree amines? It is 2 degree, but it is mixed. It is 3 degree, but it is mixed. How we can name these? In simply you have to remember, if they are mixed, then how we can name them? You have to write their names of alkyl groups in the alphabetic order. Different alkyl groups, you have to write their names in the alphabetic order. For example, it is M, methyl, it is E. Alphabetically, E will come first. Then what will be the name? It will be ethyl. You have the second one, alkyl group methyl, one word name, ethyl, methyl, then the suffix amine, ethyl methylamine. Here it is propyl, here it is methyl, it is ethyl. And among the 3 letters, it will E which will come first, then what will be the name? It is ethyl, then it will be the methyl, then it is propyl, but all the 3 lie on the same chain, then it will be N-propyl followed by the suffix amine. So you have to remember one line here, if 2 degree and 3 degree amines are mixed, if they are unsymmetric, at that time we have to write the names of alkyl groups. We have to write the names of alkyl groups in alphabetic order. Alphabetic order followed by the suffix amine. Followed by the suffix amine. It is the case of 2-degree and 3-degree amine, but if they are mixed. This is the first way to name amines, aliphatic amines in the common system. I have already mentioned in the common system there are two ways. The first we have discussed, simply you have to write the name of alkyl group followed by the suffix amine. Now we will discuss the second way, how we can name the amines in the common system. What is the alternate method? What is the second method? I can represent the second. If you have this amine, how you can name in the common system? Although this method is not listed in your textbook, we have discussed the first that is listed in the textbook, but this method is not mentioned in the text. But you have to remember what is the second method to name the amine. Common method to name the amine, aliphatic amine, you have to simply name it. First you have to use the prefix amino. Then you have to write the name of alkane. How many carbon atoms in the principal chain, parent chain? Here it is just one carbon, it is methane. Then the name will be aminomethane. This is the second method, alternate method to name aliphatic amines in the common system. For example, if I will tell you, you have CH3, CH2, NH2, what will be the name? You have to use the prefix amino, then you have to see the number of carbon atoms in the parent chain, principal chain. Here the carbon atoms are 2, it will be aminomethane. You have to mention these examples. If you have another example, CH3, CH2, CH2, NH2. If you have this example, CH3, CH, NH2, CH3. In order to locate the position, here number of carbon atoms, it is 3, here it is also 3, but the amino group position, it is different. Position of amino group, it is different. To locate the position of the amino group, you have to go for numbering, and we have discussed the rules. Here number 1 will come on this carbon 1, 2 and 3. Here it is same, either you go from this side or from the side, it is same 1, 2 and 3. Then what will be the name? Amino is on the carbon first, it will be 1 amino, then it will be as usual propane, 1 amino propane. Here the name will be 2 amino propane. This is the second way, alternate way to name the aliphatic amines in the common method. You have to use the amino as prefix followed by the suffix followed by the name of the alkane. This is the prefix amino. Here it is used as a prefix. If you look on these 4 types of amines, you will find it is 1 degree because only one hydrogen has been replaced. It is also 1 degree. It is also 1 degree. It means that we have discussed just 1 degree. Now we have to discuss 2 degree and 3 degree. Before mentioning those two, you have to remember just one line. You have to just remember just one line. Alternatively, what is the second way? Alternatively, aliphatic amines can be also named as amino alkanes. That is, we have to we have to write prefix amino before the name of alkane. Before the name of alkane, we have discussed these 4 examples, but all these 4 examples, they are for 1 degree. These are 1 degree amines. Now we will see the case of 2 degree and 3 degree amines in this case. How we can name 2 degree and 3 degree amines. In this case, I will write here case of 2 degree and 3 degree amines. Case of 2 degree and 3 degree amines. I will take 2 examples to understand this. Let us take we have CH3 and H. You will have CH3. It is symmetric diamine, symmetric 2 degree amine. Symmetric 2 degree amine. Here the name will be dimethyl. You will have name will be N-methyl. N पे सबस्टिट्यूएंट है N-methyl, then it will be aminomethane. This is the name, N-methyl aminomethane. This N bears 2 alkyl groups. They are similar. Hence there is no problem. You have to simply represent and write the name N-methyl. Then you have to write the name of this part. It is aminomethane. N-methyl aminomethane. If it is unsymmetric, let us take this one. It is also 2 degree, but here it is unsymmetric. It is mixed. Here the smaller alkyl group will form the alkyl part and the bigger will form parent alkane. Then what will be the name? Its name will be N-methyl. Its name will be N-methyl. The smaller alkyl group will form the alkyl part and the bigger alkyl group form the parent alkane. Then it will be N-methyl aminoethane. We have to remember it is the case of 2 degree. 2 degree amines can be generally named as, how you can name them, you have to mention it, N-alkyl. N-alkyl, we have then aminoalkane. N-alkyl aminoalkane. If it is symmetric, then there is no problem. You can take any alkyl group as alkyl and any alkyl group as parent alkane. But in case of mixed, you have to remember the smaller alkyl group forms the alkyl part, the bigger alkyl group forms the parent alkane part, and the general name will be N-alkyl aminoalkane. Now we will see the case of 3 degree amines. We will see the case of 3 degree amines. Let us take the example CH3 NH. You will have CH3 and CH3. It is 3 degree, but it is simple. If it is CH3, CH2, CH2N, it is CH3, it is CH2, CH3. This is the way. It is simple, but it is mixed 3 degree. How we can name here they said there is no problem. You can simply, you have to repeat N twice because there are 2 alkyl groups. This is the parent part, aminomethane. These are 2 alkyl groups, they are similar. You have to repeat N twice. N dimethyl, dimethyl. Then you have to mention aminomethane. you have to mention aminomethane. This is the case if the 3-degree amine is simple. If it is symmetric, you have to mention aniline dimethyl aminomethane. In general, how you can remember it? N dialkyl, N dialkyl, you will have aminoalkane. But it is the case of simple, if the 3-degree amine is simple. But if it is mixed, then how we can name it? The larger group will form the alkane. These two will be the substituents. You have to write their names in alphabetic order. Here it is M, it is methyl, here it is E, it is ethyl. Then what will be the name? N-ethyl. The name will be N-ethyl. The name will be N-ethyl hyphen. Then it will be N-methyl. N alphabetic order, E, then it is M, N-ethyl, N-methyl, then it will be 1, 2, 3. One amino है, 1 amino propane. This is the name of this one. You have to write the names of 2 alkyl groups in alphabetic order. Here it is E, then it is N, then how you can write its name? N-ethyl, then it is N-methyl, 1 aminopropane. The general way will be here N-alkyl, this one, then another alkyl, N-alkyl, this one, then it will be aminoalkane. This is for the symmetric one. This is for the unsymmetric or mixed 3-degree amines. It means that in the nomenclature you have 2 headings: nomenclature of aliphatic amines, nomenclature of aromatic amines. We have in the aliphatic amine there are 2 methods, common and IUPAC. So far we have discussed how we can name aliphatic amines in the common system. Now we will discuss IUPAC nomenclature of aliphatic amines. We will discuss the IUPAC nomenclature of aliphatic amines. This is the second B part. IUPAC nomenclature of aliphatic amines. IUPAC nomenclature of aliphatic amines. In the IUPAC system, we have a number of rules we have discussed first in the 11th class, then we have discussed in alkyl halides, you have discussed in alcohols, aldehydes, carboxylic acids. You have to repeat those rules again and again. But in the amines, how we can name the how we can write the name in the IUPAC system? I will take the simple example. For example, we have CH3NH2. You have to see the number of carbon atoms in the principal chain. Here it is 1. It is alkane, that is methane. Then you have to replace this E by the suffix amine. This is a simple way to remember the name, IUPAC name of aliphatic amines. Then what will be its IUPAC name? Its IUPAC name will be methanamine. Replace E by amine, it becomes methanamine. If you have this one, CH3, CH2, NH2, then what will be the name? Sir, alkane is ethane. Replace E by amine. The IUPAC name will be ethanamine. Here it is methanamine, here it is ethanamine, and after carbon 3 you have to go for numbering. You know the rules. Then what will be the general? You have to simply see the alkene part. Number of carbon atoms in the principal chain. How many carbon atoms are there? Alkene. Then replace E by amine. You will get the IUPAC name, that is alkanamine. Alkanamine. This is the general IUPAC name of aliphatic amines. You have to mention this line. You have to write this line, that is in IUPAC system. In IUPAC system, aliphatic amines are generally named. Aliphatic amines are generally named as alkanamines. Alkanamines, that is replace E from parent alkane by the suffix amine. Then you can list the examples also. I have already listed a number of examples. Let us take, we have CH3NH2. What will be the IUPAC names? The carbon 1, it will be methane. Replace E by amine, it will be methanamine. If you have carbon 3, carbon 2, what will be the names? Alkane is ethane. Replace E by amine, it will be ethanamine. If you have carbon 3, after 3 you know that we have to go for numbering. As per the rules, number 1 will be assigned on this carbon. It will be prop N, 1 amine, 1 amine. There is amino group on the carbon 1, it will be propan 1 amine. From this point you can take more examples because you know the rules in the IUPAC system. If you have this one, CH3CH, NH3NH2, CH3, what will be the name? You have to go for numbering 1, 2, 3 to locate the position of amino group. It will be prop N2 amine. To locate the position of substituent and functional group, you have to number the principal chain, you have to number the parent chain. For example, you have